Hey there, today I'm going to talk about a regular anime. If you like time travel, drama, and slice of life, then you should watch this anime. If you don't know where to watch it, Google is your best friend.
橋場京也28歳どこにでもいるようなもうすぐおじさんになる独身男性当然のように彼女もいなければお金もない
The main character, Hashiba, is working as a game developer. However, he is facing a lot of issues during work, and his work is not that successful. He is feeling pretty down at that time, but there is not much he can do. When he is spending his time alone in his room, his sister called him. She told him that she found a letter, and it belongs to him. It is his admission letter to art school. He used to be very proud of it. However, at that time, he couldn't decide which school to choose. He has two choices. One is a regular university, and the other is an art school. Although he has passed the entrance exam for both universities, he did not have the confidence in pursuing art, so he chose a regular university instead. At the present, he is wondering if his life would have changed if he chose to attend art school on that day. Perhaps he will not be living such a crap life.
目が覚めたらあの頃に戻ったりしないかなそしたら今度は
Before he sleeps, he hopes that he can turn back time and return to the point of divergence in his life.
お兄ちゃん
When he is sleeping, he could hear his sister asking him to wake up. She hands over the letter to him and excused herself. He knew that this is real life, so stuff like time travel wouldn't happen. Well, he's in for a surprise later. When he is taking a walk, he saw a red-haired lady and she looks very depressed. He assumed that she is going to despawn herself and get featured in a Logan Paul video. Therefore, he quickly ran toward her to save her. Whoa, that is actually very dangerous because he is a male in 2023. It is 2016 at that time, but who cares? Anyways, he might get sued and canceled for touching a woman without her permission. You guys should never ever do that in real life. Just leave her alone and respect her from afar because she is a woman. A woman deserves respect, and she does not require you to take pity on her. By the way, she already has a boyfriend too. Please sub to my channel for more 2023 survival tips like this. Anyways, it seems like she is not trying to get featured in a Logan Paul video, and everything is just a misunderstanding. He told her that she looks lonely, so she might thought of despawning herself.
いやその寂しそうな感じというかあ寂しそうなんてごめんなさい
That made her angry, but she informed him that she got angry due to work-related issue. She told him that she is working at a game company, and she is in dire need of new staff. What a coincidence. He is also looking for work too. As a result, he managed to get a job at her workplace. On the next day, he couldn't believe it because he managed to get a job at a large company. Before he starts working, she introduces herself to him as the leader of the development team, and her name is Kawasegawa.
サクシードソフト第2開発部部長の川瀬川ですよろしく
はいよろしくお願いします部長だったんだ僕と同じぐらいいやもっと若く見えるのに
Well, I will call her by her first name instead, which is Eiko. He is very surprised because she looks very young. I guess she is a very strong and independent woman. Anyways, he starts his new work, and he is managing it very well. His co-workers are very satisfied with his work, since he has managed to produce a lot of good results. Eiko is also very satisfied with his work. After work, she invites him out to have a drink. She told him that he will get a permanent position after working for 6 months.
早くあなたを正社員にしてもらわないとね
なれそうですか
一応そういう契約だから半年経ったところで会社として検討するつもりよ
頑張ります僕
早くプラチナのみんなともやり取りしてほしいしね
はい
He is very happy to hear that. Moving on, the team is working hard as usual. However, their work has been slowed down recently since they are not getting any new materials. In addition, Eiko has not been coming to the office that much. Speaking of Eiko, she finally showed up at the office and she asked everyone to gather up.
プラチナの企画開発の凍結が取締役会で決定しました
She informed everyone that the game project has been scrapped and the decision is final. He couldn't believe it. He actually lost his job before starting it. When he returned home, he is very angry and frustrated at himself. He does not know what did he do wrong and why is he living such a crap life. He suddenly has a thought. What if he chose the art school instead? Would that actually change his life now? However, everything is too late and he is so done with his life. So, he went to sleep instead. You guys can do that in real life too. At least, you'll get enough sleep.
お兄ちゃんお兄ちゃん お兄ちゃん。
When he is sleeping, he can hear his sister asking him to wake up again. He is so done with her disturbing his sleep. When he opened his eyes, he saw his sister, who is supposedly a grown adult, wearing a school uniform. He thought that she is cosplaying, but she thought that he is high on something. Anyways, she informed him that they are going to have a celebratory dinner for his admission to art school. He told her that was a decade ago. However, he realized something was amiss. All of his old stuff are back, and his new stuff are gone.
だってこれゼロマが7巻までしかないし、鋼もアスタリスクもノゲノラもないしって、あれ？処分したはずのブラウン管テレビがどうして？
He quickly looks at the calendar, and it is 2006 now, which means that he has gone back in time. In addition, it is the point of divergence. I guess his wish finally came true. Well, moving on, he has no idea what is going on, but he is going to attend the art school regardless. Therefore, he moves out of his house and starts to stay alone at a nearby dormitory.
橋場くん
Suddenly, someone wakes him up to reality. Everything was just a dream. He is still a middle-aged man, and he is living paycheck to paycheck. Thankfully, all of those are just a nightmare. He quickly wakes up and found out there is a blue-haired girl beside him. Cancel culture does not exist in 2006 yet, so he is fine. Anyhow, he is very surprised to see her sleeping beside him, and he wakes her up. What a surprise. She does not yell at him or beat him up. She wants to introduce herself to him instead.
朝はやっぱりヨーグルトよね。
Yeah, boy.
まだご挨拶しとらんやった。
Due to anime bullshit, she accidentally slipped on something and fell onto him. This created a loud noise, and the other residents quickly came to his room to check it out. When they entered his room, they found out that she is trying to clean his Excalibur the eco-friendly way. He is trying his best to explain this situation to them, but they are just staring at him in 4K. After that, all of them are hanging out in the living room. They start to introduce themselves to each other.
小暮ななこです。滋賀県から来ました。ななこって呼んでね。
俺は録音実らゆき。同じく名前でよろしく。
橋場京也です。よろしく。じゃあ僕も名前で。
じゃあ今日や。早速聞きたいんだけど。
Nanako wants to know why is he receiving the eco-cleaning just now. He told her that everything is a misunderstanding. However, she does not want to listen to him and launched a pillow toward him instead.
Women.
私の番やね。篠明です。九州は福岡、糸島から来ました。
Anyways, the blue-haired girl is called Aki. Luckily, she is not as aggressive as Nanako. When he is at school, he meets Eiko, and she is in the same class at him. He called her the same way as usual, but obviously she does not know him.
どうしたん？すごく難しい顔してたけど。
いや、なんでもないんだよ。なんでも。
ならええけど。
At nighttime, he is hanging out with Aki alone. She is very amazed by him since he seems to be very mature compared to all of them. Well, he is from the future, so that is expected. However, he told her that he is not like Tsurayuki, who can do almost anything. Aki tries to comfort him, because that is what a friend will do. When he is at home, he wants to hand over her bag to her. He called for her, but she does not reply. However, her door is open slightly, and he takes a peek through it. He found out that she is actually Shino Aki, one of the most popular illustrator 10 years later.
秋島篠は篠明だったんだ。
なんもできん人は何かできることを必死で探しとるんよ。
そうか。篠明はこれをしたかったんだ。
On the next day, Aki and Tsurayuki are arguing about random stuff. Nanako suddenly barged into the living room to join in their argument. However, everyone is just staring at her in 4K. She realized that she forgot to wear some protective gear. Despite that, he is the one who only got punched by her because he is the main character. At school, the teacher wants them to form a group of 4 and they are going to make a film. As expected, 4 of them are in the same group.
うわぁ、みんなで見るのか。ちゃんとしたもんを作らんとね。
最後に今回君たちが作る作品のテーマは？
テーマは時間って言われてもな。
広すぎて絞れないよね。
ああ、
Anyways, he is working the same part-time job as Nanako. She is embarrassed because their address are the same. Despite being 10 years older than her, he is still pretty dense and does not understand her meaning. She gave up in the end, so she starts to help him out. For unknown reason, she has to use his head as a support for her heavy organic homegrown melons. God, I wish that were me. Anyways, he is not complaining, so everything is fine. On the next day, he meets the teacher to hand in the project form, and 4 of them are in the same group. His teacher asked him if he has any ideas for the theme of his film. It seems like he still haven't thought of one. At nighttime, Aki told him about her past, where she has to board a train to go to school.
私は何もできん子やったけん、それで何かできるとええなーって思って、それでここに来たんよ。
それで芸大に？
うん。小学校の頃からあんまり勉強も得意やなかったしね。電車もよう乗り過ごしとったし。
After listening to her story, he finally thought of an idea for their film. He gathered all of them and told them that the setting is going to take place at a train station. In this film, he is going to portray the life of a woman who is waiting for the train.
だからそれを利用して一人の女性の一生を3分で描くのはどうなるかなって思ったんだ。それを1日の流れと合わせたら面白いものになるのかなって思ったんだけど。
After he said that, Tsurayuki asked him to wait for half an hour, then he gave him a script which he has written. After that, he wants to talk with Hashiba privately. He gave Hashiba a note, and it is the completely same scenario as his idea. After thinking for a while, Hashiba realized that he might have read one of Tsurayuki's works in the future. This is why he can think of this idea. Despite all of that, Tsurayuki does not blame him, because it is not going to change anything. As a result, all of them start to work on their project. When Hashiba is checking out the filming site, he meets Eiko. Since she is very competitive, she declared that her team is going to outdo his team.
あなたたちがどんなものを作るつもりか知らないけど、私たちは絶対にトップを取るつもりよ。
はあ。
On the day of filming, Aki realized that the camera is not a video camera, it can only take photo. Tsurayuki checked again and realized that he has made a grave mistake. To make matter worse, they have no time to get a new one.
全てをやり直せる機会を得たにもかかわらず、またここで同じことを繰り返すのか。言い訳ばかりして何もしないまま先送りにするのか。10年先に送ってそのままでいるつもりか。違う、仕方なくなんかない。絶対なんとかする。
Hashiba assured them that he is going to think of something. He suddenly has big brain and decided that he is going to use still pictures to make a video. During the presentation, everyone is very satisfied with his work.
さっきより拍手多くない？
嬉しかね。
やるじゃない。
However, Eiko's work is far more better than him, and her team managed to get first place, while his team got third place instead. Despite that, his group members are very amazed by Hashiba's big brain, since he managed to produce a miracle.
納得いかないわ。どうして橋場のチームが1位じゃないのよ。
At the faculty room, Eiko got annoyed by her big sister, Kano, since Hashiba's team was not selected for first place. Kano explained to her that she already knew about their equipment issue, and that is not acceptable in real-life scenario. Anyways, she tries to tease Eiko for having that much interest in Hashiba.
興味あるんだろ橋場に。
まあそれはもちろん橋場の制作としての才能によ。
おや、そのつもりで言ったんだがな。
That made Eiko flustered, and she left the faculty room. After school, Nanako invites Hashiba to karaoke. It seems like she wants his help to fine-tune her singing. When she is singing, he found out that she is very talented. In the evening, he is walking home with Aki together. Aki suddenly told him that she might quit drawing soon because she has no confidence in herself.
もういっそ絵をやめてしまえば楽になれるかな。
ダメだ。ダメだよ絶対に。
After hearing that, he immediately became very emotional and does not want her to give up no matter what. He even told her that he really likes her art and looks up to her. Her art is the only thing that kept him going during his difficult time.
好きだよ。篠明の絵。
She is very happy when he said all of that. Therefore, she will keep working hard on her illustrations, and she hopes that she can become like him in the future. Well, that is the end of my recap for this anime. By the way, this recap only covers episode 1, 2, and 3. So, what do you guys think about this anime? Does this recap make you want to watch the original? Let me know in the comment section below after you watched it alone, or with your families.